Alright, here's Lorico again, making another commentary video. And even though I said we're not a domination team, and we're really not, I'm actually going to commentate on another domination game. In fact, I think I'll do two of these on rundown domination to show you different sides. Because on this one, I really believe the one we went here, which is bottom, if you go bottom, is the much better side on this domination. You have much more advantage, you spawn closer to B, you don't get that dreadful spawn right at the back building, and also there's some nice positions you can take up around B to cover it. So here we go. So three of us run over to B to try and get that nice and early, and I move over to C, as you see there, and all our guys die around B, and they tell me there's a couple of them on there, so I quickly get over there to kill both of them. You really don't want, even though they've got a bad side, you really don't want to let them get B early, because the spawn traps on this map can be quite severe. They can get you down quite easily. So we're doing all we can to try and get B. So here I go. I get down, I kill two of them, or I get assist, and two of us jump on it quickly, stun across the bridge, and we get it down. So here we go. We're nice. We've got two of them. They haven't even captured A yet. And I run across just to try and force them to spawn quite far up, and maybe get them before they can cap A, but they do get it. So now we're in the typical we've got two, they've got one situation, and they're trying to set up on B. So we get this B spawn. By here is basically B spawn. It's the nicest one you're going to get in the whole game, because you can get grenades straight onto B from it. And I'm going the left hand bridge. This is quite a nice one, because you can just stay by here. You can see if they're coming across this bridge, or you can see if they're lying down on B side. Because I got two of them down, I push up maybe just try and harass them a bit. You can go for A on this one, and then try and keep them up top. But really, I think it's better to just sit up with B and C, because it's easy to hold, and you don't have to work for anything. You can see I'm trying to push for A there, and yeah, he got lucky, I guess. He was there when I was going. So there we go. They're on C now. So we see us rushing back for C. And one of the problems in domination I find a lot is when you have B and C, say, and they get on C, is a lot of teams instantly all rush back to C. But your main thing is to keep B. You really don't lose B. You can get C later. You can just don't lose B. Because then once you've lost B, it's much harder to get it back than just killing one of them and then just letting me just stand back on C again like I'm doing here. They won't have time to run over to me, so I can just stand by here, cap it, and then move on. So here I go. I'm just making sure no one's running across right hand bridge to get to me. Using these bridges on domination is vital. You can shoot across to them, you can come around behind them like here. But really, you want to get a nice four-man setup around B. Really, you might get two in a building, one on the far side, and one covering the bridge if they're running around behind us. Just you don't have to be too aggressive on it. I think a lot of people, they get too aggressive. They go for the third one, or they push up too far on the other side, and they get caught on the counter, and then they lose B, and then you have to play catch up then, which isn't the way to play. Really, you want to just. I mean, I've just got UMP starting power. I'm just sitting by C, sorry, to make sure they don't move up onto it. So yeah, I mean, with this team here, I think three of us might be using UMPs, one with an assault rifle. You might want to have two assault, two SMG. I mean, the place I'm here is amazing. You're hard to see from the outside, and you can see the entire bridge. There we go, we're now using two assault rifles, two UMPs, and I'm just sitting here with UMP stopping power. I'm just stopping them as soon as they get across the bridge. I'm just stopping them, making sure they're not running around to C or coming up behind me, or killing them if they are. And I can just sit here. I know it's a bit campy, but in a GB I don't really care. Just sit up here, be careful of nades, because obviously they're going to know you're there. So that's the only thing, is to be careful of nades. And then you can just sit there and wait for them to get on it and shoot them when they do. There you go, they're going for C again. Luckily I managed to take both of them out. Make sure there's no third. and then just set up again. It's that simple. You just keep taking them out. We're 40 points ahead with about half the game to go, so it's not a huge lead, but it's enough that we can be comfortable even if they take B for a little bit. So we can just, I mean, that's what I mean. I don't think you really need to be that aggressive on this map at all. Just wait for them. Obviously you have to have both C and B or A and B, and it's that's what I want to show you next time, is when we have A spawn, and the real difference is having A spawn. Should have killed him there. I don't. I'm waiting for him. I'll go to reload. He takes his opportunity and sprays me through the wall. It's a bit harsh, but there we are. So I see you keep getting this left-hand spawn here and by B, and it's that's exactly what you want, because even if they do get C, and the rare chance they're all at C, you can just slip onto A and start capping it. I mean, it's not the best, it's not ideal, it's not the best situation to be in, because then you have A spawn, but it'll do. So there you go. Just chuck nades. That's the other thing. You can just chuck nades onto B, or spray it from above. This is another nice spot just up here. You can just spray down onto it. It's just, it makes it so easy. That's why this side is so much easier than the other side. You have these buildings. I mean, they have that back building where they can you can set there with a FAMAS and just spray straight down it. But I think it's much better to get on the side shot rather than dead on. It's harder to get at you. So yeah, I'm just camping again, just staying up top. We've got 60 points ahead now, so it's not looking good for them. And just, I mean, where we are is just set up really nicely. Just one of us on the other side, making sure they're not running directly onto B bridge. One person on B bridge, just to get them if they do get down there. I'm on the other side, stopping them getting across to C, even though I died then. I mean, here's, oh, I stunned myself. Okay, well, I do that. And then you just, this is the problem now. So we've lost C, so we've now only got B. So as I said before, priority is to keep B at all times. One of us is floated to A and then died, but you really want to stay roughly by B and just make sure they're not capping it. And then maybe get one person onto one of the other things, because we're so far ahead, it's not a priority to. We don't want to lose all three. You don't want to get dominated. You need to at least keep one of them. But now we got two, and now we're going to get A spawn, which isn't ideal either. Except that three of them are now capping it. So now we get B spawn. As I said, B spawn's the best spawn you can get. And as we're getting B spawn, they rushed onto A. We managed to take back C, which is what we want. So yeah, I'm getting shot up on the left-hand bridge. This left-hand bridge is, as I said before, great place to be. You can spray onto B if you needed, and also you can get quickly over to A as well if needed as well. So this is why this spawn side is so much better than the other one, because you can just get to anywhere in the map, maybe apart from C, really quickly. And with C it doesn't really matter too much. So I'm again back in my favourite spot. It's just so good, just so easy to rack up kills just up here, because you can just cover that B site, and they've got to go for B. They have to get B. They know they can't really win with C. Well, they can't win anyway now, really. So I take him out. And another one, just same spot, just chilling up here and just racking up the kills. No need to press forward, really. I mean, it's I like domination. I gotta admit, I like domination. I think it takes a lot of teamwork, and that's what we're doing here really well. Just making sure there's enough of us covering the B site, not all dying at once, which I've said before. And then once you're doing this, it's just sorted, really. The problem is if once you've died, if you've all died at one time, then you obviously leave yourself open for an easy flag cap. If everyone jumps on it on the other team, they'll get it. But if you set yourself up properly even if one or two of you die, they still won't get it. The others can grenade. I think you always got to remember your grenades, because so often do I see people who die with grenades or stuns, and you think that, well, I mean, I remember watching another video on it, and they're saying, oh, it's such a waste, because in a game mode like this, if you don't throw your grenade, if you just run onto the bridge without throwing your grenades first, they're a waste if you die. At least if you stun them or frag them, then you got a much better chance of killing them, even if the frags or stuns don't kill them themselves. Much easier to kill them afterwards. Anyway, there we go. Domination rundown from the C spawn side, and we won that one quite comfortably. Thanks for watching. Bye.